Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a little holiday glam. If you couldn't tell by the title, that is on the screen right now. And I'm also just going to do a voiceover today because my baby was sleeping while I was doing this video and I didn't want to chance it. So I'm doing my recent favorite foundation concoction, if you will. It is the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation mixed in with the L'Oreal Glotion. And I just really like it because it feels really natural and hydrating on the skin, and yeah, I like it. So the next thing I'm going to do is conceal, and I'm using the Lancôme concealer. I can't pronounce the name, it's in French, so I'll list it down below. But what I do here is I just conceal all of my usual spots, which for me is my nose area and my chin, just because I tend to get a little bit red there. And yeah, if you're wondering why my one eye kind of looks a little irritated and red, that's just because it is, yeah. During the winter, it just gets a little bit dry, and that's what's going on with my eye, if you're wondering. I'm also just going to prep the eyes for eyeshadow, so I'm just going to conceal there as well. Next, I am going to powder. I powder in the T-zone area and just anywhere I get kind of oily, and I like to set my under eyes, and we'll set the eyes for eyeshadow as well. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite contouring products. It's the Rms Beauty Buriti bronzer. Again, I don't know if I'm saying any of these things right, but whatever. So it is a cooler toned cream bronzer, and I like to put this on and then use a powder bronzer. I just feel like it all gets set in place a little bit better. And so now I'm going to go in with the powder, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. We're getting really bougie right now. I know it's a super expensive product, you guys, but oh my gosh, it is so good. So if you're willing to get a little bit spendy, I would definitely check it out and see if you'd like it. Next, I'm going in with my cream highlighter, which is the Benefit What's Up, and we're kind of doing the same technique with the highlight that we are with the bronzer. Going in with the cream highlight, and then we'll go in with the powder highlight just to really set it in place, make it pop. It's not going to go anywhere. You know the deal with that. I do really enjoy the highlight side of the Film Star Bronze and Glow. I do think it's very pigmented, and it is a little bit gold for my skin tone, so if you're probably a little bit tanner than me, it's not going to be as gold on you, but I still really like it, and I think it's really pretty. And right here, I am just using the Glossier blush in Dusk. It's a really pretty cream blush. I'm not a huge blush person, so I like to just use a little bit and blend it out with my fingers, so it looks really natural. And then we're going on to the brows. I know you've seen me do my brows a bajillion times, but I'm just going to show you anyway. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist pencil, and I kind of just shape the bottom of my brows and then fill in any sparse areas. I really don't do much else in terms of filling in my brows. And then I'll use the Glossier Boy Brow to just keep my brows in place and make them look extra fluffy. So now I'm going to use the Soft Glam palette, but I just want to iterate that you can use any neutral palette that you have. You don't have to use this palette. I'm just using it because I hadn't used it in a while. Now I'm kind of creating a gradient with browns, so I'm using 3 different browns going from lightest to darkest, and I'm mostly placing them all in the crease and then accentuating them a little bit in the corners of the eye, and then I'm just using a same fluffy brush for all 3 colors. And then I'm going to take a very dark brown with a smaller, denser brush, and I'm placing that dark brown in the very corners of my eyes, and that's just to kind of create a longer cat eye effect, if you get what I'm saying. And yeah, I'm just really packing on that dark brown color so it's a little bit dramatic. Alrighty, and for this next step, if you've seen people on YouTube do a cut crease, this is essentially the same technique. I'm just using any concealer, and I am using a dense brush to place that concealer where I want to carve out any other color that I want to use. So yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing. It'll make sense in a second if it doesn't right now, but the concealer just kind of creates a blank canvas for the other color that you want to put on the eye. So the next step is essentially using that gold shimmer color and placing it on top of the concealer. And this is just really going to make the gold stand out a lot more. It's going to be a lot more brighter and a lot more pigmented than just not using concealer. So that's what the cut crease technique is kind of used for. And as you can see here, I'm just using a fluffy brush to kind of blend any harsh edges and making sure the gold and the dark brown blend well together. I wanted to add a little more glitter to the eye look, so I'm taking the Anastasia Dream Highlight Palette, and I'm just taking that gold glittery color and putting it on the gold eyeshadow. I just think it makes it look a little more holiday, And yeah, I like how it turned out. Next, I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eye, and I'm just using my pinky finger and putting that right in the inner corner of my eye. Again, taking a fluffy brush, just making sure that it all blends well together. And guys, I don't know what happened, but my camera didn't film me doing the eyeliner, so my bad. But I used the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Eyeliner Pen, and I did a little cat eye, as you can see. I'm using the Monsieur Big Mascara from Lancôme. It's like one of my favorites. I love it so much. I'm just putting a bajillion coats of that on. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm using the Glossier Lash Slick Mascara. It honestly doesn't move. It doesn't give me raccoon eyes, so I love putting that on my bottom lashes. It makes them look long and separated, but again, no raccoon eyes, so win-win. And I was trying to decide between the two lip colors, which one I wanted to do, like a more deep red or a more vibrant blue red. I ended up going with the deep red just because I feel like I haven't used that color in a while. But which one would you guys do on your face if you were doing this look? Let me know in the comments below. And to sharpen up the lip line a little bit more, I used a brush. It just really helps to be more precise and get into the inner corners really well, so I like to use a brush for that reason. And since this is a holiday glam video, I wanted to make it a little more special, so I wanted to do a hair tutorial. Haven't done one in a while. This one is so easy. Literally, you could probably do this with your eyes closed. You could do this any hair length, any hair texture. Literally, this is so easy. But as you can see, I pre-curled my hair, and I'm just teasing it to add a little bit more volume. Next, I'm taking a little bit of my husband's pomade, but you can literally use any smoothing product that you have. I'm going for more of a smooth texture on the top half of my hair and more textured on the bottom half, as you can tell. And then I'm going to take a small portion of the front of my hair, twist it, just like one twist, and clip it with these really pretty clips I got from Michael's craft store for like less than $5. And for the sake of this video, I didn't do it, but if you're going to wear this out for a long period of time, I would definitely recommend putting in bobby pins first before you put in your decorative hair clips. It just stays in a lot better because I kept having to take it out and redo it. So yeah, I should have done bobby pins first and then put in the clips, but that's what it is. I think you can do any kind of decorative bobby pin or hair clip and it'll make this look really festive. And then you just spray it with some hairspray, and this is the finished look, my friends. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!